Ever wonder why the law of attraction isn't bringing you the results you want? I did everything, visualizations, affirmations, vision boards, and nothing worked consistently until I uncovered a powerful 4-step shift that changed everything for me. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use the law of attraction to manifest what you want, money, love, success, consistently, predictably, and with far less struggle. Simply put, the law of attraction states that you attract into your life what you think about and feel the most. But here's the thing. It's not just a belief system. It's a repeatable skill set you can practice and get very good at, because the law of attraction is always working. It's not something you just turn on. It's operating 24/7, whether you believe it or not. No different than gravity. So, what does this mean for you? It means everything in your life you've attracted, consciously or unconsciously, because on some level, you're a match for it. You're in harmony with it. Even if consciously you think you want something else, subconsciously, in your nervous system, there is a match. It's like tuning a radio. If you're not on the right station, you're gonna get static. Your beliefs are the dial. And what you get in life is the music. And you're broadcasting this signal all day long, whether you realize it or not. This is why two people can live in the exact same circumstances and have completely different experiences. Let me give you an example you can probably relate to. Imagine two women. Let's call them Sarah and Emily. Sarah and Emily both work in the same office. They earn roughly the same income, have the same commute, and both say they want more money, more freedom, and more joy in their lives. But here's where things get interesting. Sarah wakes up every morning feeling behind before the day even starts. She checks her bank accounts, sighs, and tells herself she's never going to get ahead. She feels anxious paying her bills, and she scrolls through social media comparing herself to everyone else who seems to have it better. Emily, on the other hand, wakes up and spends a few minutes thinking about at least 3 things she's grateful for. She still has the same job and bills as Sarah, but she walks into work thinking about possibilities. She looks for ways to add value. She notices opportunities others miss, and she believes she's capable of more. Fast forward 6 months, Sarah is burned out, frustrated, and saying, see, nothing ever changes for me. Meanwhile, Emily has landed a promotion, started a side business she loves, and somehow has more energy than ever. Same job, same commute, same economy, different frequency. And the difference comes down to their paradigm, their belief system, the program running in the background that shapes how they think, feel, and act every step of the way. The majority of people struggle because we are raised with messages that conditioned us to be disempowered. Messages like, the only way to get ahead is to work really hard. You have to be realistic. Money doesn't grow on trees. And dreams are nice, but life is hard. Sound familiar? Let me know in the comments, or jot down one belief you grew up with about money or success. And this leads us to why most people can't get the law of attraction to work consistently. Even when we study manifestation, we're often trying to make it work from a place of struggle, from lack and scarcity. And that's why the results don't stick. When we're vibrating at the frequency of struggle, lack, and never enough, we attract more struggle, lack, and never enough. Here's what you need to know if you want to use the law of attraction successfully. You are already manifesting 24/7. Your goal is to become the conscious creator of your reality. Because when your conscious and subconscious are aligned, the law of attraction becomes your superpower. And the more you practice, the better you get, and the better your life gets. So, how do you get your conscious and subconscious into alignment? Well, let me show you the secret no one tells you about manifestation. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. Your identity, the beliefs you hold about yourself, what you think you deserve, and what you believe is possible for you is what's running the show. This is why you can say affirmations like, I am wealthy 1,000 times, but if deep down you believe money is hard to earn or that you're not good with it, you'll keep sabotaging yourself on repeat. And this is why we need to work not just from the outside, but from the inside out. Not just change our thoughts, but actually shift our self-image and the frequency we emanate as a result. But how do we do that? Well, to start, let's go deeper into the concept of reprogramming our identity. Broken down, your identity is a collection of habits, beliefs, and mental thought patterns stored in your subconscious mind. It's what makes you get up at the same time, drive the same route, repeat the same emotional reactions, and do the same things that don't serve you or your goals day in and day out, even when you know better. And this identity of yours, your self-concept, does three crucial things. First, it controls your perception, and how you see the world determines how you experience it. Second, it controls your use of time, whether or not you procrastinate, stay busy but unproductive, or use time creatively, all stems from your identity. And third, it controls your results, your income, your health, even the quality of your relationships. They are all a reflection of your current identity. And the good news is perceptions and paradigms can be changed and identities can be shifted. But how do you do that? Well, by consciously choosing new thoughts, new feelings, and new actions. And by doing so consistently enough and long enough that your subconscious adopts them as your new standard, your new normal. And that's exactly what I'm going to help you do with my 4-step process in a few minutes. But before we dive into that, let me simplify this for you. Everything in the universe is energy, and everything vibrates, calibrates at a certain frequency, including you. Every thought you think has a frequency. Your emotions, energy in motion, are simply your conscious awareness of the frequency you're vibrating in at any given time. When you're frustrated, anxious, or worried, you're calibrating at a lower frequency and you attract more to feel frustrated, anxious, or worried about. When you shift into gratitude, joy, or confidence, you're on a higher frequency and you attract more to be grateful and confident about. And let's be clear, this isn't mere woo or pie-in-the-sky nonsense. This is physics. Energy attracts like energy. It's a scientific fact. So, step 1 is to be in the habit of checking yourself, checking in, and asking, what frequency am I broadcasting right now? What thoughts am I thinking and feelings am I feeling? What message am I sending to the universe in the here and now? Ask yourself. Simply pay attention. Believe it or not, thoughts are things that affect other things. Your thoughts inform your feelings and your beliefs. Choose your thoughts wisely and repetitively. Think a better feeling thought. By doing so repeatedly, you'll reprogram your subconscious mind and the beliefs you hold, which will shift how you feel and therefore what you attract. Once you understand this, you can start to consciously create a new image of yourself. Ask yourself, who would I be if I already had what I wanted? How would I think, feel, and act if I believed it was a done deal? This isn't about faking it. This is about getting emotionally invested in the picture of your future self until it feels natural. That emotional involvement is what impresses the new image on your subconscious mind. And once your subconscious accepts it, once it's embedded into your nervous system, your behavior will automatically shift to match, and the results you want will follow. Next, I'm going to show you how to put all of this into practice with my proven 4-step process for using the law of attraction to get what you want. Step 1, stop chasing. Chasing puts you in scarcity energy. It says, I don't have it yet, which only attracts more not having. Instead, pause and get curious about where you might be operating from fear, lack, or scarcity. Take the time to audit your beliefs. Ask yourself, do I secretly believe money will run out? Do I believe I have to work really, really hard to succeed? Deep down, do I believe my dreams aren't realistic? Write down what you currently believe to be true. Get it in black and white, where you can see it clearly. Awareness through radical honesty is the very first step to lasting transformation. And the truth is, most people fail here because old habits and thought patterns die hard. But when you do this next step, things really start to shift. Decide exactly who you are going to be from this point forward. This is the identity shifting piece. Build a picture in your mind of your wealthy, successful, most magnetic self. Get emotionally involved in that picture every day and practice being her, both in your mind's eye and any way you're able to in your day-to-day life. Imagine how she thinks, feels, and behaves. Imagine her morning routine, her spending habits, the way she carries herself. Then start aligning your actions with your vision, even in small ways, and do this every day. That's step 2, align your identity, which brings us to the next big problem when you start doing identity work. You will be bumping up against your current reality. And to show you how this works, you'll need to understand how to recode your reality. And you do this by taking consistent, inspired action that matches your new identity. Do the damn thing in spite of the fear. Upgrade your environment, your language, your choices, the books you read, the media you consume, and most importantly, your circle of influence. We become the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So start saying no thank you to the people, places, and things that pull you back into your old self, your old identity, and start saying hell yes to the opportunities and environments that actually stretch you, grow you, and bring you closer to your desired life. This is where courage comes in, and it's where real momentum starts to build. Don't underestimate the power of getting yourself into the right environment with the right people. Their energy, their influence will rub off on you. Even if your connection with them is online, it's still very powerful. And that was step 3, recode your reality. And once you've begun to do that, it's vitally important that you practice detachment. Practice letting go of the need to control how or when it will happen. Consciously choose to feel deep gratitude for what you already have and celebrate every single sign that what you want is on its way. When you detach from the how and the timeline and stay in the energy of it is done, you open the floodgates for the universe to deliver in ways you couldn't have planned even if you tried. And that's step 4, receive with ease. Here's the bottom line. You don't have to work harder. You don't have to be more realistic. You simply need to shift who you are on the inside and give the universal field no other option than to reflect back to you what it is that you want in life. Upgrade your beliefs, your identity, and your energy so that you become a match for what you desire. When you stop chasing, align your identity, recode your reality, and learn to hold on loosely, you'll begin to receive faster and easier, and you'll start attracting more love, money, opportunities, and success more consistently and predictably, and with far less struggle. So now you know why reprogram your identity is the missing piece when it comes to using the law of attraction to get what you want in life. But you might be wondering, how exactly do I actually do that? Well, watch this next video where I'll walk you through 5 simple identity shifts you can make right now to boost your confidence and start attracting what you want faster. You do not want to miss this one.